Hey guys, welcome to your monthly tarot reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus. We're going to take a look at the general messages that your spirit team would like for you to know for the remainder of this month of July and moving forward. Now, please keep in mind that these are general readings, meaning that they may not apply or resonate 100% with you. If that is the case, just take what does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out your moon and rising signs from my other videos as well. Okay, so without any further ado, let us go ahead and get started with your reading. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Taurus. Please guide this reading and show me what is Taurus's current situation. Current situation for Taurus. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Current situations for Taurus, please. Current situation for Taurus, please. All right, and you guys have the Three of Cups, as well as the Ten of Wands in your current situation. And then what is the current challenge for Taurus? Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What is the current challenge for Taurus? All right. And you guys have the Knight of Swords. It's your challenge. And what advice do you have for Taurus, beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors? What advice do you have for them? All right, and we have the Devil. All right. Noticing a lot of red in you guys' cards so far. So some of you could definitely have a lot of passion for something at the moment. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please guide me and show me what is the expected outcome for Taurus. And we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, as the expected outcome. Okay, card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so some of you could be dealing with another earth sign. You yourself are earth sign, being Taurus, so you could be dealing with another Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have going on for you guys for the remainder of this month and going forward. All right, so from what I see on the table, Taurus, I do feel like your hard work is being celebrated through friends and family. Like, you're being acknowledged. People are maybe looking at where you are now compared to where you've come from, and they're proud of you, right? But I do get a sense of you need to, at this time, you can acknowledge, the recognition that you're getting, the support that you're probably getting, but at the same time to not let it go too much to your head. Okay, and I say that because you have the Knight of Swords in your challenge position, and the Knight of Swords is the knight who's, you know, the one who's going to be quick to act, last to think, right? So that's why I feel like, you know, all of the recognition that you may be getting at this time, that you do have to be mindful enough to not make you, or allow you, I should say, to be put in a place where you feel like you need to rush on to your next adventure. Okay, not being tempted to be bold in your next movement just because of the recognition that you're receiving right now, right? Ten of Wands, card about hard work. Okay, putting in the work. It may be a lot of work, it may take a lot of responsibility, but you're going to put in the work. And another significant part about the Ten of Wands is, as you can see, he's carrying this load by himself. Okay, he has a mission, he's on a mission, he knows where he's going. In this case, he's headed towards, you know, this big castle in the background. Either way, he's going to put in the work and effort to get there, even though it may be strenuous and it may take a lot of effort from him. Okay, but I feel like this is what people are noticing about you, is that you don't back down, you don't quit. So you're going to be celebrated if you haven't been, you know, doing so this month already. Maybe in the near future, you know, you'll start to notice a lot of support and recognition from friends and family around you, just telling you, you know, how proud they are of you, especially looking at where you have possibly come from. All right, so that could be what's going on for a lot of you. Maybe some of you have completed some milestones in your life. Maybe some of you are just really in a better place right now compared to where you were, and this is going to be reason and cause to celebrate. Okay, and that can be in different scenarios or situations for different people. All right, so just take that how that resonates. But like I mentioned a little bit ago, just be mindful of, you know, not letting this type of recognition go to your head, right? I do feel like you have maybe possibly come a long way, and you still obviously have further to go, especially with the Knight of Swords being here, because Knight is a card of movement. So I do feel like this is asking you, okay, with it being in a challenge position, to still think before you act, all right? Because the Knight of Swords, he's normally the knight that is, like I said, he's going to react first and think about the consequences after. All right, so even though this may be a bit of an ego boost for you guys, I feel like you still have to be strategic in your approach, because you also have the Seven of Swords in your expected outcome position. So I do feel like you still have to be strategic in your approach, and don't be so quick to jump the fence, or whatever the saying is. Okay, so just still being strategic and being mindful of where it is that you're trying to go, not necessarily feeling like you have to rush there. All right, the Devil card here being in the advice from your spirit team, I feel like this is asking you to not be pulled into temptations. All right, maybe the temptation to cut corners or take shortcuts, right? Okay, along this path. You know, he's on the way somewhere, right? But spirit may be asking you to not feel tempted to be lured off your path. All right, and this too could be, you know, within a friend circle. All right, sometimes, you know, we have our good set of friends, and then sometimes we have the ones that, even though they may be a good friend, they may not have the best intention in mind. All right, which could possibly lure you off your path. All right, so I do think spirit is asking you to be mindful of that, also with that being paired next to the Seven of Swords, because this could also be someone who is not only is the Seven of Swords a card of being strategic, but it's also a card of, you know, someone having to be or having to watch out for deceitful or tricky people, right? So then let us go ahead and clarify to see if we can dig a little bit deeper as to what your spirit team wants you to know. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is this 3 of Cups and the 10 of Wands here? Why is the 3 of Cups and 10 of Wands here in a position of current situation? Yes, I do get the feeling of you guys definitely being supported during this time. All right, people being proud of you, people celebrating some accomplishments. But with the 7 of Swords, I almost feel like to be careful of someone in that bunch of friends or family, because they may be, you know, one of those smile in your face, talk behind your back type of people. All right, so that's just for some of you. I feel like not for everyone, but for some of you, if you are in a position of, you know, being accomplished right now or just really doing well for yourself, I feel like you will have that supportive group of people who genuinely, honestly are happy for you. But I do think this is calling for you to be mindful of someone or some people who may not, okay, but that may pretend to be. All right, this Devil here, advice from your spirit team. So I think that's definitely calls out to me a lot, that while you have the great many who are happy for you, don't be deceived or tricked by someone who pretends to but doesn't. All right, so to clarify the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, you have the perseverance card, the 9 of Wands, right? So this too is another card of you sticking it out. All right, you know, and the 9 obviously is right before this 10. So this is just saying that you are or have been putting in so much hard work and so much effort, even when times came that you possibly wanted to throw in the towel or quit, you didn't, right? You stuck through those trials and tribulations, and this is why not only are you going to, you know, acknowledge that within yourself, but you're going to have people in your corner who's going to acknowledge that with you as well. All right, the strength and the perseverance that you've shown throughout. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Clarify why is the Knight of Swords here in the position of the challenge. Yeah, I almost get a sense too with that Knight of Swords being there. Like, as you can see, like the little smirk on his face, it's like he's eager for action, right? He wants more, right? It's almost kind of mischievous, right? He wants more. So I just really feel like that's calling for you to, you know, like I said, don't be so quick to jump ship, right? Because you might, you know, this time may be a little bit of an ego boost for some of you. And so, you know, you may have that ambition and that drive, okay, to push forward a little bit, maybe faster than you need to. All right. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify this Knight of Swords in the position of challenge for Taurus. Thank you. Why is the Knight of Swords here? All right, so we have the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands. All right, to clarify this Knight of Swords in the challenge position. All right, so the 4 of Pentacles, it's all about investing, right? Saving, investing. This too could be telling you, like, if you've received, like, if you're financially well off or just financially comfortable due to, you know, all of the hard work that you put in and it's finally paying off financially for you. This too could be with this Knight of Swords, Could be telling you to not be so quick to splurge. Okay, so don't let just as fast as the money is coming in, don't let it go out just as fast. All right, so that could be calling for some of you to make sure that you are saving, make sure that you are investing. All right, keeping some for yourself and not necessarily being so quick to spend. Remember, the Knight of Swords is that quick knight. So for some of you, like I said, it's maybe not going to resonate with everyone. Not being so quick to spend or splurge, right? You feel a little bit comfortable right now because your hard work has paid off financially, but they still want you to be wise and strategic in your journey going forward. You also have the Page of Wands. All right, the Page of Wands is maybe you being able to see things, from a different light. Pages are like the students, right? So instead of you, for whoever this may apply to, instead of you, spending recklessly, this could just be asking for you to invest into something with this Four of Wands here. Okay, another idea, another adventure for you that is going to be lucrative. Okay, so making sure you're not spending foolishly, right? And like I said, I don't feel like that's going to apply for everyone. I do feel like that's just for some that it may resonate with. And that could be too, like someone like with this Devil and the Seven of Swords here, someone looking to come up off of your hard work. All right, come up off of what you're receiving or what you have received from your hard work. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, not necessarily having your best intentions at heart. All right, the what is it, the devil in disguise or something. All right, so just be mindful to not be maybe so to give so freely during this time. All right, and to still make sure you're being responsible and you're taking the necessary steps to make sure that your hard work is not only going to pay off for now, but for in the future as well. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify the Devil card for me in the position of advice. Please clarify the Devil card for me. Why is the Devil card here in the position of advice? And remember how I said you had the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, right? So this could be someone of earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay, that you may need to be mindful of within your circle of friends or family. Okay, could be someone who is out to get your coin, as you can see there. All right, so just like I say, for some of you all, just be mindful of that. Okay, so I noticed the glare on the cards from the camera, so I kind of wanted to adjust my lighting. All right, so to clarify the Devil card, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and so this is in the position of advice from your beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. And the Nine of Pentacles is the card of independence, right? The card of someone who has worked very hard to get to where they are. And obviously that is the case for you guys, okay? We can see that has happened. You guys have proven yourself, not only to yourself or to others, but I feel like it was mainly for yourself, okay? You've done that, especially with this Nine of Pentacles showing up here. So you guys have worked hard to get to where you are, and now you are enjoying the fruits of those labors, okay? But with it being in the advice position right underneath this Devil card, I do feel like it's asking you to, once again, be mindful of, you know, those who may try to come in with not the best intentions in mind, even though it may not be recognizable for you right at the beginning. Still trying, or, you know, still just paying attention, especially after maybe you've heard this reading, or you know, trying to recognize or pay attention to those people or things or situations that may be red flags for you, okay? Because you don't want to mess up what you've worked so hard for, all right? And what the empire that you've built for yourself. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify, why is the Seven of Swords here in the position of the expected outcome for Taurus? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Seven of Swords. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles as the expected outcome. Okay, and I do feel like with this card being here, the Three of Pentacles is all about the card of teamwork, team collaboration. All right, so I do feel like you guys you're gonna be smarter than what people think when it comes to being able to recognize those who are there for you, or those, you know, who support you, as opposed to those who pretend to but don't necessarily feel that way sincerely or genuinely, right? Because this Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. All right, everyone on the same page, everyone who has the same, you know, intention, and that's what I feel like you're going with it being in your expected outcome. This is what you're going to be doing. So this is a good sign, because not only does it mean that you are going to be strategic, and like I just mentioned earlier, I feel like you guys are going to be smart about the situation. You're going to know who's there for you and who's not, okay? And you're going to only allow to keep in your circle those who are there for the greater good cause of you, and just the greater good cause of, you know, what you represent and what you're looking to build towards, okay? All right, so now let us get some oracle messages. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please guide this reading and provide 3 oracle messages for my lovely Tauruses. 3 oracle messages for Tauruses. Thank you. So you have clarity. All right, and clarity says create some space to get clarity, so when you may see the fantastic future that lies ahead of you. All right, so Taurus, your future is definitely looking bright. This clarity card too could be calling for you to just really, like I said, recognize, you know, the people that are around you, so that your success is not sabotaged. All right, 2 more oracle messages. Thank you. All right, so we have sexuality, and it says embrace your sexual nature, experience divine bliss, and link your wild glow power to that hot cosmic energy. All right, so another card with red in it. Like I say, yes, some of you, red definitely signifies passion. So you guys have a lot of passion going on throughout this reading. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. One more message, please. And then you have faith. And faith says, have faith in the universe. Let it impress you with its magic. Enjoy the beautiful journey. All right, and I do feel like this is what you guys have been doing. All right, it's just having faith, and that is why you have made it to where you are now. Solely, I don't want to say solely, but mainly on the faith that you've carried. That Nine of Wands is also a card of perseverance and a test of faith. Okay, and I feel like you've trusted the universe up to this point. Okay, but now be mindful and careful of temptation that might try to come in and lure you off your path. All right, and then too, with this sexuality card popping up, as well as you having the Devil card in your reading, and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This may be someone that you could be lusting for, or you know how sometimes the physical attraction to someone kind of overrules the mind sometimes. And so even though you know that this person isn't the best for you, they keep you trapped. Even it could be through sex, or could be through some type of physical engagement, but whatever the case is, they kind of keep you entangled, even though you're not the best. They're not the best for you. So that could be for some of you. Okay, be mindful if you're in a situation like that. All right, so we have protection, and it says regeneration and royal power, health, protection, protected from evil forces. So this is a good sign, because this just says that through it all you are protected. And what that means is that with this clarity card being here, this definitely says you'll gain a clarity around being able to pinpoint people, places, or situations that's not right for you, so that you can make the right adjustments, Taurus. Okay, one more oracle message. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Okay, and then you guys have harmony. Okay, there we go. Discovering harmony within harmonious relationships, living peacefully. All right, so yeah, you are protected so that you can eventually get up to this harmony, right? So I feel like this is spirit just giving you the ability to see through people's lies and deceit. All right, so that could be something that you are blessed with the ability to do. Like I was saying earlier, not being someone who's stupid, or not being someone who is easily manipulated. All right, even though it may be, some of you may be going through a trial of temptation at the moment, I do think it is something that you will break free from. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. We're going to now pull one archetype card for you all to see which archetype you should be embodying at this moment, or one that is clearly calling out to you in your energy. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. One archetype message, please, for the lovely Tauruses. Yeah, so you guys are definitely going to be breaking free from anything or any relationships that's not harmonious, right? Because you have the harmony card, you have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so anyone who's not genuinely for you, I feel like they will be exposed. All right, so you don't have to worry about succumbing to those type of people being in your circle. All right, because you do also have this protection card here. Look, I say you have this protection card here, and then your next card is the protector. Okay, angels are providing protection while spiritual changes are occurring around you and guiding you to your true path. Yes, guys. So there's definitely going to be some something going on to where someone's going to try to steer you off your path. Someone's going to try to be a distraction to you, a temptation to you, to kind of take your head out the game. And spirit is not going to let that happen, because they've seen how hard you've worked to get to where you are. They maybe seen your test of faith. They've been there with you the whole time. So they're not going to let this situation or person come in and disrupt that. So that is definitely a good sign for you guys, Taurus. So just be mindful. Okay, so when you feel like you're going to be pulled, or you feel like you are being pulled, either emotionally or mentally towards something that is not meant for you, be mindful of, that you have spirit guides around you. Be mindful of this reading you may be listening to. Recall, what you're hearing to kind of steer you back on the right path, and just knowing that, oh, I want to take that. Just knowing that, you are meant to walk a greater path, and along that path, of course, there are going to be people out there meant to kind of stop you. So mustering up the strength to let those type of people go, Taurus. All right, so I was going to get, that's too many. Now I was going to get 4 fortune messages for you guys. So I have 1. Let's get 3 more. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. 3 more messages, please, for my lovely Tauruses. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, so you guys have Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay, so that's another card significant or relevant to the clarity card. All right, so you guys are definitely on a journey, and part of that journey is a spiritual one. You have Dog. And Dog says protection from a powerful friend. All right, so another protection card. So some of you guys may have your spirit or your earth angel down here with you at this time, making sure your path is clear, and that you are steered away from temptations and distractions. All right, you have Pale, and Pale says time to get out of a situation. And then you have Wall. Okay, misunderstanding. All right. So yeah, so I get the feeling too, like some of you definitely may have your earth angel down here with you. They are going to be there to provide you the assistance. Mainly I feel like in helping you along this path. At this point, they may not have always been with you, or they may have, but either way, at this point in time in your life, I think it is going to be significant for them to make sure that your path is clear. All right, they're here to protect you, they're here to guide you, and they're here to get rid of, guys, you actually have like 3 protected cards. So some of you really pay close attention to your inner circle. All right, because there is someone that is definitely here to protect you, in a sense of not allowing you to be distracted or steered from your journey. All right, so if you have that one good family friend or family member who's always giving you advice that kind of makes sense to you, maybe later on it may not make sense to you right when they tell you, but eventually it all makes sense and you're like, okay, now I get it. That person who's always giving you good advice, who's always genuinely there for you. This could be your guardian angel. This could be your earth angel. This could be the one who is there to guide and assist you. Okay, and this could be in a physical form, but also in the spiritual form as well. So either, and you could have both. Okay, you could have someone in the physical realm assisting you, as well as someone, you know, in the spiritual realm assisting you. Either way, you are being protected, you are being guided. So always trust and listen to your gut instincts and intuitions, Taurus. Okay, that's going to assist and guide you in your journey moving forward with as minimum distractions as possible. All right, my lovely Tauruses, that has been your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoy. If so, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, as well as to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye bye.